I've been asked to divide this trinomial by a binomial, and I'm going to use the area model to do it. The biggest thing I have to keep in mind when I'm doing this is they've given me the divisor. So normally when we use the area model, we're factoring, and we always come up with the two factors. But when they've given us a divisor, we don't know that this is a factor. In fact, most of the time it's not. And so we're probably going to end up with a remainder, and we'll check for that at the end of this. So what we do is we start out and we go ahead and we use the pattern that we know. So the first term has to go in the first box, and the last term goes in the last box. And then I'm also going to put the divisor that they gave us. So they gave us that they're dividing this by x plus 4. This is the information we've been given. Now we're going to work our way back through the area model. So the one thing that we know for sure is this first corner. So we're always going to start with this first corner because we have x squared divided by x. So x squared divided by x, I know, is going to be x. So I'm going to go ahead and put my x because I know that's true. And then I'm going to multiply x times 4 to fill in this box right here. Now we need to understand the pattern. So our pattern of our puzzle says that this peanut pair right here, when we add it together, has got to give us the middle term of our trinomial. So let's see what that looks like. That means that 4x plus whatever I'm going to put in that box has to equal negative 4x. So I'm just going to solve for box. So I'm going to subtract 4x on both sides. And I know that my box has to equal negative 8x. So now I know what to put in my box. Now some people can just look at this and know, but if you have trouble seeing what goes in the box, just make a quick equation and solve it. All right, now we're doing division. So in factoring, we would have taken out our greatest common factor, but this is division and we don't know for sure that it is a factor. So we're going to have to divide. So negative 8x divided by x gives us negative 8. Now, we're done unless we have a remainder. The way we know if we have a remainder is we see if our puzzle works. We know that this first row works, and we know that this works. We divided it. So all we're really checking is our last one, our last box. So 4 times negative 8 equals negative 32. So our box works. X minus 8 and x plus 4 are both factors. So our answer to this is just plain old x minus 8.